everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English, and I am Karen.
Hello, everybody. This is Shane, and we are doing part 3 of life as a digital nomad. And remember, a digital nomad is somebody who can work from anywhere, just using their computer, can relax, enjoy lots of different cultures and places. Sounds like a good life.
Exactly. And we talked about a lot of good things, about being a digital nomad.
Well, what could be wrong with it?
But now come to think of it,
okay.
If you don't go into the office and work every single day, then how do you make friends with people in the office or make friends with your coworkers?
Because we really socialize when we are around people in the office. And to socialize means to, well, in Chinese, a lot of people say, I like to social, but that's wrong. You say, I like to socialize. That's
right.
the verb, right? And you can basically just talk to people and
how you interact with people. And how you meet people.
Interactive English.
That's right.
ABC Interactive English. You interact with people.
Yeah, you can learn about their lives and they can learn about yours.
True.
But if you're a digital nomad, you're basically everywhere.
It could be lonely.
I don't like being lonely. I like having friends.
Maybe, I know. You get people together who do the same job as you, but also are interested in traveling.
Oh.
And you have like a digital nomad group.
Okay. Yeah, and
that could be fun.
That way you can still have a lot of friends.
Maybe I'm going to start an APP, or we say an app, where you can find other digital nomads.
And you can connect.
Places, and you guys can work and play together.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm going to make a lot of money, and then I will be a digital nomad.
Okay, let's go into today's lesson.
Linda and Marco are digital nomads.
How do you like life as a digital nomad?
I quite enjoy it. I really like being my own boss.
I like that feeling too. I also like getting to experience new people and places.
Yeah, that really opened my eyes and mind to the world.
So we're looking at part 3 of life as a digital nomad.
Right, and now we're going to have a dialogue between Linda and Marco.
That's right.
So, Linda and Marco are digital nomads.
Oh, and they're probably friends as well.
Oh, okay. So, a conversation or a dialogue between Linda and Marco. You be Linda, I'll be Marco.
Sounds great. So, Linda starts off the conversation by saying, how do you like life as a digital nomad? How do you like life as a digital nomad? Linda wants to know if Marco likes being a digital nomad.
Right. She could also say, how do you like being a digital nomad, right?
That's right.
So there's a couple of ways to say that. So Marco says, I quite enjoy it. I really like being my own boss.
I quite enjoy it. So quite is an adverb. It's basically like the degree of something. So it's like, oh, pretty much like it. So for example, it's quite hot outside. Or you could say the exam was quite easy. So what you're saying is kind of like, oh, pretty easy.
Yeah, or you could say it's really easy. Oh, this is quite easy. This is really easy. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, so let's look at the next vocabulary word, boss. Okay, so what is a boss? I'm your boss.
No, you're not.
Nobody is the boss of you, right? Your boss is the person in charge of you or the whole company or department where you work. We call that the boss, right? 老板.
That's right.
So for example, you could say, a good boss is also fair and treats all of their employees equally.
I think that's very, very important, right?
Yes.
And then you really care about your workers and employees.
Yes.
Okay, so Linda says, I like that feeling too. I also like getting to experience new people and places.
Okay.
I also like getting to experience new people and places. Like experience new people and places, kind of like meeting new people and going to different places, right?
Right. Okay, so Marco says, yeah, that really opened my eyes and mind to the world.
Ooh, what does that mean when you say that really opened my eyes?
Yeah, so
and mind.
Well, when you say that it opens your eyes, or if you say it opens your mind, it means that before you didn't really notice these things.
That's right.
It's almost like your eyes were shut, and then you open like, oh, wow, I didn't know about that. To have an open mind means that you don't, the way that you think is not just very straight. Like you can open your mind means you take other people's thoughts and you can take other people's culture and you can bring it into your mind and understand how they are.
Exactly. So you're not very narrow-minded, right?
Oh, that's right. So that would be like the opposite would be narrow.
Exactly. So being narrow-minded, meaning that you can only see things from one way, from one perspective, right?
Usually just the one that you know.
Exactly.
And you think that's the right way. Yeah, so that is one good thing about traveling and being a digital nomad is that you really do get to experience a lot of different things, a lot of different people, different cultures. Sounds amazing.
Exactly. How about let's take a quick break and we'll be back to learn more.
Perfect.
That's so cool. Life as a digital nomad is great, but it has its challenges.
I agree. Sometimes the work and pay is not too regular.
Right, and it can get lonely at times.
Yeah, it sure can.
Welcome back, everybody. So before our break, we had the first part of our conversation between Marco and Linda.
That's right.
And Marco really likes being his own boss. And Linda agrees, and Linda adds that she also likes to be able to meet new people and go to new places. And they both agree that these are all great things about being a digital nomad. So they like it.
Is that what they're going to say about it? Is that all? Well, let's find out.
Okay.
And Linda continues by saying, that's so cool. Life as a digital nomad is great, but it has its challenges. Okay, so she's saying that it's pretty good being a digital nomad,
Right.
but it has its challenges. So a challenge, that is a noun. A challenge is something that puts you to the test. And something that is not too easy, maybe a little bit hard for you to do. For example, like running your first marathon.
Oh, right. That is a big challenge.
That's right. So our example sentence is Karen likes to take on new challenges.
Does she?
Yes, I do. I like to do things, something that is a little bit hard, but maybe some new things that I have never tried before.
So I could use it as a verb too. I could say that Karen likes to challenge herself.
Exactly.
Okay. So Marco says, I agree. Sometimes the work and pay is not too regular.
The work and pay is not too regular. So what does that mean?
Yeah, it's not too regular, the pay. So what is pay? Pay is the amount of money that you are given for work. So when a person works, they get money, and we call that their pay. Sometimes you could also say your salary.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, so for example, this job has really good pay.
You think so, huh?
It could be better. It could be better.
But it's pretty good.
It's not bad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, but you said the work and also pay is not regular.
Right.
So regular is an adjective. It just means like normal, typical. So when you say the work and pay is not that regular, that means you're not getting exactly the same pay, maybe every month or maybe every 2 weeks. Sometimes you get paid a little bit more, sometimes maybe a little bit less, or maybe sometimes you don't get paid at all.
Yeah, like when you say it's regular, it kind of just means that it comes at the same time and you can know what to expect.
Exactly.
So if it's not regular, it's like maybe you get some money here and then, oh, now you don't get any work or any money for a while and then again. So it's not very
regular. Okay. So our example sentence is, she goes to her doctor for regular checkups. So that means that regular checkups, maybe she goes for once every year or once every half a year. But she does this at the same time, basically every year.
Right, okay.
Okay, so Linda continues by saying, right. And it can get lonely at times. Aww.
Yeah.
It can get lonely at times, but what does it mean when I say lonely?
Well, when you are lonely, that means you are sad because you are alone.
That's right.
Right, so we see the word alone just means to be by yourself, no one else around, and sometimes that could be nice.
Exactly.
To be alone.
Not everybody would feel sad because they are alone.
Sometimes you want to be alone, right? You want some quiet, but if you say I'm lonely, then you're not feeling good about that. You're feeling a little bit sad or unhappy, right? So our example sentence, Michael was feeling lonely without his wife and children.
Aww, he felt like he was by himself. He probably missed his wife and children's company, right?
Right. So Marco agrees with Linda. He says, yeah, it sure can.
Okay, so we talked about a few challenges a digital nomad may have, right? You might get lonely, and then it's not that easy to make friends.
Yeah, and to me, I think that would be a big challenge, is trying to have a social life.
That's right.
And being able to be around other people and not feel lonely.
And the pay is not that regular, right?
That's another challenge. But
sometimes you might get paid a lot, but sometimes maybe you get paid very little.
So you might have to be patient too,
That's
right? Okay, well, gosh, I think we learned a lot about being a digital nomad.
Sure did.
Hope you learned a lot, and thank you for watching.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Linda and Marco are digital nomads.
How do you like life as a digital nomad?
I quite enjoy it. I really like being my own boss.
I like that feeling too. I also like getting to experience new people and places.
Yeah, that really opened my eyes and mine to the world.
That's so cool. Life as a digital nomad is great, but it has its challenges.
I agree. Sometimes the work and pay is not too regular.
Right, and it can get lonely at times.
Yeah, it sure can.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 quite 副词非常很。 Kyle is quite angry at the moment. Kyle 现在很生气。下一个单字 boss 名词，老板。The boss is at the meeting right now. 老板现在正在开会。下一个单字 pay 名词，薪水，薪资。It's a nice job, but the pay is terrible. 这份工作不错，但薪水很糟糕。最后一个单字 lonely 形容词，寂寞的，孤独的。Maya gets lonely because all her kids have left home. Maya 感到孤独，因为她的孩子们都离开了家。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 somebody likes 加动词 ing， 某人喜欢做某件事情，也可以说 somebody likes to 加动词。我们来看看这个例句 Bill doesn't like traveling by bus. Bill 不喜欢搭公车旅行。这句话也可以说 Bill doesn't like to travel by bus. 我们来看下一个文法 Open one's eyes 指的是使某人注意某个问题或某个事情。那么 Open one's mind 指的是使某人抱持着一个开阔的心。它们的后面呢都可以加上 to 再接事物。注意这里 eyes 一定要用复数哦，那么 mind 则固定要使用单数。我们先来看看 open one's eyes 的例句。The news opened the mayor's eyes to the environmental problem. 这则新闻让市长注意到这个环境的问题。Mayor 指的是市长 ，environmental 是环境的。我们再来看看 open one's mind 这个例句。The trip opened my mind to different cultures. 这趟旅行开阔了我的心，对于不同的文化保持开放的态度。最后一个文法 at times 偶尔有时候，它的意思相近于 sometimes from time to time。我们来看看这个例句 I play basketball with my brother at times. 我偶尔会跟我的弟弟打篮球。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, 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 it's Kiwi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. Hey, Kiki, it's really hot today.
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, BRB, I'm gonna go get us some ice cream.
BRB? What does that mean?
It's an abbreviation. BRB, it means be right back.
Abbreviations. I know. Today, let's play an abbreviation game to make some new friends.
Let's go.
我们知道呢，现在很多年轻人讲话的方式都非常特别啊，连中文都有一些缩写。中文你知道有什么样子的缩写呢？
像学餐永豆这种，学生餐厅永和豆浆。
学餐永豆 ，right? Okay. Well, today 我要测试你一些英文的 abbreviation. Okay. LOL.
Laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud.
Laugh out loud.
Laughing out loud.
Laughing out loud. Very good. 下一个。
As soon as possible.
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 Very good. As soon as possible, or sometimes
教授常说这个。
Yeah, yeah. 为什么要教
论文？
教东西 right? Thesis. Very good. Okay. 下一个。
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe I also need another hint.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Right now?
UDK.
I don't know.
Yes, UDK. Okay, so 我们今天学到了哪些英文的缩写？
Here are today's abbreviations. LOL. Laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. For example, he was so funny, I had to laugh out loud. Next, we have ASAP or ASAP, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. So for example, please get that report to me as soon as possible. Next, we have IDK, I don't know. I don't know. For example, I don't know what you mean. That's all we have for today. KiWi later.